Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I am Casey, and welcome to my channel. Today, uh, if you're new here, I do videos on budgeting and my journey to move or my journey to purchase a home. Which way I'm going is very dependent on the time frame. Um, and to understand that, you will probably have to look back at some of my check-in videos. But anyway, this video is my monthly budget plan video. And so today is the last day of May. Happy Memorial Day. And yes, I waited until the very last minute to do this this budget. This will be the plan for June. So I tried to do okay. If I was going to work today, that alarm would be you should be leaving the house right now to get to work on time. So um totally interrupted me and lost my train of thought. But this is the plan. I always do the plan. I try my best to always do the plan before the month starts. So I have the plan ready, and which makes the paycheck budget a lot easier because I already have a plan. Okay. Was there anything else? No. So we're just going to, other than the fact that I really didn't want to do this June budget plan because there's a lot going on in June, and emotionally speaking, I just did not want to do this budget. But, oh, also, this video is always longer than my other videos. So, this video it's usually, I try to keep it under um, 40 minutes, but sometimes it does go a little over 40 minutes. Yeah. So, I will turn you around and get started. I use Dave Ramsey's um, monthly budgeting plan worksheets, and so that is the reason why it's normally longer, because there's a quick start budget that just is your basic four walls. Then there is the monthly cash flow plan, which gives the details beyond the four walls. And then there is the allocated spending. I do not use his allocated spending form because it confused me. So I do a handwritten allocated spending process. Sometimes I show that process, sometimes I don't, depending how long the video has gone. Excuse me. Okay, so now I will turn you around and we will get to the plan. Okay, so we have our first one, which is our quick start budget, and we're just gonna go ahead and get started. So this comes out automatically, so I always change this portion, and I do automatic, um, honestly, because it's slightly easier. So son is 40, daughter is 20 per month, so that's 60. And we skip that one. And this is rent is 305 right now. I don't have these things yet. Soon, very soon. Now utilities, I don't do the electric in here. I do the water. The water. Okay, give me one moment. Let me find the water. Because I like to, with my best, have real numbers. And the water bill is one of them bills that fluctuates up and down. So I wanted to look it up to get the real numbers. That's why you might see the computer in the frame. So the water for June is 114.61, and I don't have trash. My mobile bill is 90. The internet is $9.95, and the cable is $12.34. So let's see what that amount is. Let's make sure you can see my little calculator. 114.61 plus 90 plus 9.95 plus 12.34 equals $226.90. Okay. Yeah. So let's go with grocery, where we upped it to 400. Clothing. What was clothing? So last month I made a mistake with clothing. I put 30, and I believe it ended up being 80. So we're gonna do 80 for clothing. So we're doing 60, 100. 60 is for the bus pass, and 100 is for rental. And so that is 160. I don't have. I wonder. I never put anything in entertainment. Oh, that's because it's in here. So, did I put anything? No, we're going to wait until the detail because that's really not a part of my walls. That's not all the time occurrence. All right, so here is my numbers for my walls. So let's add everything up. And 60 plus 305 plus 226.90 plus 400 plus 160 plus, oh, there is no plus. Oh, I messed it up. All right. I messed that up. Okay, let's try this again. 60 plus 305 plus $226.90 plus 400 plus 80 plus 160 equals. All right. So we have $1,231. Oh, that don't go there. I wrote it in the wrong space. Sorry. $1,231.90. So this would be just the bare bones, if I couldn't, if just to live basic bare bones, no, nothing else extra, I would need to make at least $1,231.90 this month. So now we go over to the next form, which is the cash flow form, which gives more detail on all the other stuff that, really happens in your day-to-day life. And so at the top, I always like to write the month and year at the top of these, so I know, because I keep these just to see the progress I made, because last year I made a certain amount of money and I make more money this year, and I like to look at how I managed last year versus this year. Yeah. So we leave this to the side because these numbers here will transfer onto here, and I did it again. I forgot to get the number for you, everybody. So let me get that number. So I'm basing my number off of my actuals that I got last month on my check, because my pay does fluctuate. Equal. All right. So our take home is, what we're going to plan for is $1,529.57. That's what we are planning for. And so, as you can see, this number, just for my basics, is less than what my take home is, which is awesome thing. So that means I have extra for all the other extra things that I can take care of my basics, and I have discretionary. I don't really call it discretionary money, but I have extra money to take care of the things I need to take care of. All right, so here we go with the details. And we know I always change these two because those come out automatic and are not included in this budget. This is my working budget. I have, and I said it before, I have money that comes out of my check that's for my tithes, and also goes towards savings. There's a certain amount that automatically comes out of my check that goes towards savings. So this, I'm putting my daughter's amount here. I'm going to leave my son's amount open because of he's graduating this month. And, we're going to go out and things like that. So I think I'm going to put that extra amount in here for us to go out and celebrate him because he's graduating this month. And it's really exciting. And yeah, I'm so proud. Okay, so we have this. We're going to skip this one. We're going to go with just the bare bones here. I'm not doing any extra because of graduation. So I don't have that. That I have the water, which is 114 and 61. So you can see that a good portion of it transfers. I believe it's kind of like the next page, that's a little bit more detailed. If I was working with a whole lot more, since this is all the same thing, I can, which is good, I don't have to do that math again. I can just write down the amount that was on the other page. Now see, there's a portion that's for restaurant, which that's what we're going to do, but also I wonder if I should put it here. Okay, I'm going to put grocery here, and then I'm going to come back and decide if I should put the money here because I know it's about him, or if I should put it here because we are going to a restaurant. So I will think about that and come back. Now in my budget, my quick start budget, I wrote 80, but that number doesn't seem right. So please give me a moment. I'll be right back because I really want to get this number right. So let me check and I'll be right back. I'm back. I checked and I was off. It is 60. One item was completely paid off already. So it is not 80, it is 60. So that's awesome. It's awesome. So I saved $20 in the budget, which can go towards a restaurant or whichever one that is going to be. So we will stick to the 60 and 100 here. So that would be 160 here. And I don't have any medical expenses right now. I am planning to make appointments because he has, well, we all need physicals, and he definitely has to have a physical before he goes to school. And I want him to go get a physical and dentist before he goes away to school. So we definitely have to do that. All right. And I get free this for right now. Okay, so I don't need that. Toiletries. I'm going to take that out of grocery. This cosmetic, I do need. There's some hair appointments that are about to happen. Subscription is where I messed up last time. And what is it? 14. So this is, I use this as Apple. We have Apple Music and Apple Data, and both together are $14, and I had been missing that in the budget. And I was like, why am I missing this over and over and over? And yeah, so my pet supply, my pet food has gone up. This is Theo. And it went up. It used to be, what was it, $9? And now it went up. Yeah, it only went up by $1 and some change. Music. So that's where I was putting it. I was putting it down here, so I really didn't have to put it up there. Okay, so I am going to correct that so that I know. I need to... I'm wondering why I was missing, though. Something else happened. Okay, so we're going to take this off. We're just going to fix it so I always know where these things are. Okay. Entertainment, vacation. Not yet. Maybe one day. Car, I don't have a car. Credit card payment. This is cap 1. And the minimum payment right now is $28. I always send more throughout the month, especially when I use the card, but the minimum is $28. The other is lawyer, but I'm not sure if I'm doing that this month because of what's going on with graduation. And yeah, okay. So here it is. Let's do some tallies and see where we are, and then I can decide what we're doing about restaurant and my son. So let's tally some things up. Everything on this page is already tallied up. It's just these items that I need to tally up. So go with 50 plus 10.44 plus 14 equals 74 and 44 cents. And let's just go with, as of right now, this is 28. Alright, so 74.44 plus 28 equals 102.44. And then we're going to say plus 160 plus 60 plus 400 plus 226.90 plus 305 plus, if we say just the basic amount here, we know that'll be 60. So we'll add 60 and then hit equal. So it says I am at 1314.34, which is way under, and I feel like I'm missing something. So I'm going to compare from last month to this month. I'm sorry, that's what I'm looking at, what happened last month. Okay. So, what happened last month that was not on here is the other. There was hobby. And there was just stuff that happened, which I don't ever account in here, but I would feel safe to account. So this is going to get crossed out to adjust. We're at 13. And let's say for down and out, we do 100 right there because I have to pay for my daughter. I'm paying for 3 people. I'm paying for my daughter, myself, and my son, depending on if his father pays for him or not. So that would be 100. And then I need an extra 30. So 130. Okay, that's what we'll go with. We're going to go with 35 here. And we're going to go with 140 here. So this is 160. This will be 75. Okay, so restaurant, I just remembered that there is an event coming up. Well, it's not an event. I have a get-together coming up with a soror that I haven't seen. Wow, I can't even remember the last time I saw her. Well, anyway, we're going out to eat. We just put it on the calendar for the end of June. So that's why I'm putting that there. So let's start again with numbers, with these numbers, and then I can be sure. So 160 plus 305. Can you see the calculator? Yes. Okay. Yeah, you saw me just mess up right there. 160 plus, wow, I'm having a moment, y'all. 160 plus 305 plus 226.90 plus 75 plus 60 plus 160 equals, so far we're at 986.90. Let's go to the second page. And we're going to say plus 28 equals I feel like I missed something. What did I miss, y'all? I did. I don't know why I have this at 75 when this is not 75. I guess the 4 and the 7 threw me off. This is 435. I knew that was too low. Okay, let me try that again. I know how to count, y'all. I really do. 160 plus 305 plus 226.90 plus 435 plus 60 plus 160 equals, now yeah, that looks round. That looks better. 1346.90 Yeah, that is correct. There we go. Plus 28 equals 1374.90. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is really good. So yes, I will be able to do 25 for my lawyer. So we're going to change this to $53. 53. So let's plus 25 equals 1399.90. Awesome, because we knew this was about $74. So that means hobby can get money. Yay for hobby and what's keeping me sane right now. So hobby, so 74, that would be $25. And so 25, so this 25 makes 45. All right, so let's go with $30 for hobby. Okay, so we are going to clear this. Let's see, 50 plus 10.44 plus 14 plus 30 equals 104. So that means stuff would get around 25 plus 25 equals 129.44. Alright, let's write it and then we'll change it if it's not the right number. 129.44. So it's nice. It would be good to do it in pencil. However, pencil doesn't show up well. It seems for me, pencil doesn't show up well on camera. And I really wanted y'all to see how I go through these numbers. And I'm thinking about what's happening during the month, and I'm trying to be very realistic. That's why I added hobby, because I found I was just kind of having moments that I needed to release, and crafting and things like that helped me to release the stress that I am feeling. So that's why I started including that in the budget. Okay, so let's start over. 160 plus 30. I am not hitting this button hard enough. So we're going to try this again. 160 plus. I did it again. Double tap. 160 plus 305 plus $226.90 plus 435 plus 60 plus 160 equals 1346.90. And then we have plus 129.44 plus 53 equals 1529.34. Hey, we're almost there. Because our income is at 1529.57. So we need to put, let's see, minus 1529.57 equals, we need to put this 23 cents somewhere. It's 23 cents. I think that's so awesome that it's 23 cents. So we are going to stick this 23 cents right here. 23 3 cents. Yay for us. So 150 plus 10.44 plus 14 plus 30.23 plus 25 equals 120. 129.67. 129.67. All right. I think we did it. I believe we have done a zero-based budget. We are going to run these numbers one last time to make sure before I write it down. 160 plus 305 plus 226.90 plus 435 plus 160 equals, and then plus 129.67 plus 53 equals, oh no, what did I miss, y'all? What did I miss? Oh, I did it again. What did I miss? Okay. Please calculate it. Okay. 160 plus 305 plus 226.90 plus 435 plus 60 plus 160 equals. There it is. I'm sure y'all might be screaming at the screen like, you skipped that number. And if you are, thank you. Thank you for yelling at the screen. Plus 129.67 plus 53 equals, yay, 15, 29, 57. And we have done a zero-based budget. Yes, that included money for my son, money for going out with my soror, the new amount for the dog, the hair thing, the hobby amount, and stuff because life keep happening. And also the payment for Capital One for the credit card and to send my lawyer some money. Okay, I am excited and happy about that. I'm so excited and happy about that. And all right, so now it's time for the other one that takes a little longer and a little bit more stress. Not stress, but this is where the next form, which is going to be handwritten for me, is the allocated spending amount, money. And that is when you tell your money to go where it needs to go. So instead of the form, I handwrite it. And give me one moment. I need to pause for 1 minute. I am back. I had to check the memory on the phone to make sure that I did still have enough room. And I also checked, depending on the editing, which y'all know I don't do a lot of editing out, this video is already at about 30 minutes. So thank you for sticking with me. If you have stuck with me this long, we are going to do the allocated spending portion of this. And again, our numbers are based on what we received in May. So the first paycheck that I received in May, I got $769.47 for my working budget. And the second one was $760.10 for my working budget. So those are the numbers that we're going to use. I am going to put the numbers in, and then yeah, I'll see as I go. Putting the numbers in. Okay, so the 18th. Okay, so Prince, my son, graduation is actually on the 16th. So his stuff would need to come out the first paycheck. The whole amount will need to come out of the first. Well, no. That portion would need to come out the first paycheck. And then 20 would come out the second paycheck. I've got 10 and 10 over here. And it is better to kind of do the math as you go to keep the line going semi-straight. So 769.47 minus 120 equals, and it also helps me to look at my math. So we're going to use two hands to see this. 649.47 minus 10 equals 639.47. Okay. Now, this is where I really look at my notes to see what comes out early and what doesn't. Now, the rent, we know I pay a month ahead, so the water bill is due. All right, so the water bill is due later. The water bill is due on the 25th, so that can come out later. Okay, so we can do 152. What do we do? 152.50. 152.50. Okay. I'm trying to make sure the calculator is in the shot. There we go. Minus 152.50 equals 486.97. I'm thinking ahead that grocery is probably going to be not. What was Apple? I kept getting Apple confused. Apple is $14 now. So $14. That's Apple now. So minus 14. Minus 14 equals 472.97. I'm not going to have Apple over here. I'm not going to have internet over here. Internet is $9.95 minus 9.95. What is Theo? Is Theo early in the month? Is Theo before the 18th? Is Theo before the 18th? He must be, because I think the cable is early too. Okay, let me double check and see when is Theo and the cable. I can never remember because it's automatic, and because it's automatic, you know, I just have the money in there. But sometimes I need to remember when it's coming out to know if it has to come out of this first paycheck or not. Theo is the 19th. Okay, so the internet is the last thing that technically needs to come out of this first paycheck. Theo is the 19th. So that can come out the second paycheck. The cable is the 19th. The water is the 25th. And we split the sale bill. We always split the sale bill. We split the grocery. And we split transportation. Okay. There we go. So we will not have Theo out of this paycheck, but we will have Theo out of this paycheck. And Theo is 1044. 1044. Cable is 1234. Cable will come on the next paycheck. The water is 114. 114. So 107.30. No, not 107. 57. 57.30. And then 57.31. That's for the water bill. Okay, so we were at 463.02 minus 57.30. Okay, I messed that up. So 463.02 minus 57 point, I think I messed it up again, equals, I knew I messed it up again. Clear. 463.02 minus 57.30 equals, there we go, 405.72. And this is the sale from 45, and 45. So minus 45 equals 360.72. What's not on here? Okay, so we cross that out. The rest of ours is going to come out of this. Thinking ahead. I'm sorry. I know I just jumped all the way down to something else. I did jump around because I am thinking what has to come out. And I'm just like, I hope you could see. I'm looking at the other thing. Hair has to come out of this paycheck. 50. Please tell me I put hair in my budget. I did, okay. Woo. Okay, 50. It has to come out of this paycheck because the appointment is this week. So then transportation needs to come out of, well, the bulk of transportation needs to come out of this paycheck also. So that means the balance comes out of there. Credit. Credit. I'm trying to see, am I splitting this? Well, the credit card bill is at the end of the month. So technically, I can do the credit card bill at the end of the month, which is 28. There will be no here. Okay. I think I have it. I'm not going to do credit card bill here. So let's go with the grocery. Let's see if we can do half a half, 200. I'm going to see if these numbers work. Because they really should. So 360.72 minus 200 equals 160.72. But sometimes they don't work, and sometimes I just don't understand what I did wrong with my math. But we will see. 72, and then I'm not doing credit, so we bring that 60, 72 down, and we minus 50 equals 10, 72. And we're going to put that in stuff. I'm not going to put it. So half of the money that goes towards stuff. Well, not exactly half. A portion. So 10.72. And that will make that a 0 paycheck. If it goes as planned. So minus 10.72 gives us a 0 paycheck. So we plan for 25 for stuff. 25 minus 10.72 equals 1428 should be over here. 1428 should be over here. And hobby should be getting the $30.23. I really hope I did this right, because sometimes my numbers be off and I just can't figure out why. Like, what did I do wrong? I don't understand. There's going to be one more thing over here, which is lawyer, because there was no room. But I can kind of write it over here once I get down to the bottom. Okay, so that was the first paycheck, and we allocated that out and ended with a 0 base, a 0 right here. So now we're going to start paycheck number 2 and what our plan is for paycheck number 2. All right, so 760, 10 minus 20 equals 740, 10 minus 10 equals 730, 10 minus 152.50 equals 577.60 minus, let's see, 577.60 minus 10.44 equals 576. Nope, that does not say that. It says 567. Yeah, transposing numbers. 567 minus 12.34 equals 554.82 minus 57.31 equals 497.51 minus 45 equals 452.51 200 equals 252.51 minus 60 equals 192.51. Ooh, that 51 just hanging out. Minus 28. 28 equals 164.51. 164.51 minus 30.23 equals 134.28 minus 14.28 equals 120. I messed up somewhere. Minus 35 equals 85. What did I mess up on? Because the lawyer only gets, what does the lawyer get? The lawyer gets 25, right? So we go with lawyer. Oh, can you see down there? Sorry. Lawyer gets 25 minus 25 equals yes. Did I skip this? Because that's the only 60 I could think of. What am I missing? $60. Clothing. That's what I'm missing. All right, so we're going to say minus 60 for clothing. 60 for clothing. Which really should have came out the first, but no. The clothing bill is on a card. So that means I have until this time the credit card to pay the 60. Yay! So I'm just going to put a little note right here that this $60 is clothing because I did not write it down. Clothing. And so that equals a zero plan for this paycheck. And yay, we did it. So I have my allocated spending. So that means I know when my paycheck come and I do my paycheck budget. And normally the paycheck budget goes a little quicker, and this is why it goes quicker, because I did all of this. And yes, it takes a little longer. I'm not sure if YouTube is going to let me upload this very long video, but I am going to do. I am very happy. It makes me feel better. I have the stuff for my son's graduation to celebrate him, and I am paying bill, and I did not send as much to savings as I normally do, but I always state that I do have a certain amount that automatically comes out of my account, that automatically comes out of each of my paychecks that goes to savings, towards saving for the move. I'm so sorry you got cut off. My alarm, if I was at work today, that would be the alarm to tell me to go ahead and clock in. Usually I'm already in the building, so that would be the alarm to say, go ahead and clock in now. As I was saying, that throws me off. Okay. If you stayed to the end, I really, really appreciate you. And maybe if you have emojis, maybe put a clapping hands emoji or a thumbs up. I really appreciate you staying to the end. I feel so good after I have done this budget for the month, especially for this month, because my stress, and I'm really working on that. I'm really praying And I am getting better, but I'm praying about not stressing so much about what's happening and the changes and all of that. I'm really working on that. So if you would pray for me as well, that would be awesome. So thank you so much. I'm moving. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.